We'll start with a seated straddle, and you can start, especially if you're tight, by elevating your hips. We're just in the living room, so you can just grab some pillows. The higher I am with my hips, the easier it is to find this position. And go as wide as I can with my feet. Try and push my butt forward as much as possible. As my butt goes forward, my feet will go nice and wide. And from there, we're just going to dive down to the center, and we're hanging out. As always, on all these stretches, we're trying to breathe nice and deep. So inhale on a 3 count, exhale on a 3 count, something like that. But control your breathing. Show yourself that you can control these stretches. Legs stay nice and straight, so contract your quads to do so. Try and push the back of your knee into the ground. Then you're going to pull your toes up to your shins. I like to say shoelaces to your shins. Ankle dorsiflexion for a little greater stretch across our hammies and our calves. We're about 1 minute in, so we got 1 more minute if you can. Try and adjust your position. So we're going to get a little bit deeper. So again, feet maybe a little bit farther out, butt a little farther forward, or hips a little farther forward, and then try and dive in a little deeper with the hands and the upper body. Final 30 seconds. You can go ahead and relax. So you can keep these pillows if you want to for our next stretch. Kind of just have them handy. I'm going to go into a lizard pose. So I'm going to bring my front foot out in front from push-up position right next to my hands. And then from there, I'm going to use my back foot and try and pull as far back as I can. So from the side, it's going to look like this. And we are hanging out. You can stay up on the hands. You could use pillows if you want to prop yourself up so you're a little bit more comfortable. Our goal is to relax into these stretches as much as possible. So do what's comfortable. We're hanging out for a minute, and then we'll vary our positions. Twenty more seconds. And here you can keep the pillows if you want to, or you can kick them out of the way, but what we're going to do is we're going to turn in. So with my inside arm, the arm closest or the hand on the same side as my leg that's in front, I'm going to reach across and reach away and across my body while I keep that exact same position in my front foot and my back foot. We'll bring it back in, use the pillows if you need to, and from here we're going to pick up our back leg. So you're going to straighten your back leg by contracting your quad. Back knee comes up off the ground. We'll switch sides. Opposite leg goes in front. Again, use your back leg to pull it back nice and far. So your back foot to pull your back leg nice and far. Go down to the elbows if you can. Up on the hands if you need to. Pillows if you need to for comfort as well. We'll hang out for a minute, then we'll vary our positions. So hold the exact same position. I'm just going to turn towards you. And all we're going to do is take our inside arm and reach away from our front leg. Bring your arms back in. Straighten your back leg so your back knee comes up off the ground. And from here, we'll go back into that straddle position. So again, use the pillows if you need to prop up your hips, but if you don't need them or you want to challenge yourself on the ground, and again, you're trying to push your hips forward as your feet spread farther apart. So however you want to use your hands to help you do that, that's our goal. I want to get closer and closer to a pancake split. We're hanging out here for 3 minutes, and that'll end our stretching. We're halfway done. Feel free to reevaluate positions, challenge yourself a little bit more if you want to. And I always kind of wiggle my hips around, just kind of find nooks and crannies, tight spots that I can wiggle into and open up a little more. Legs are staying nice and straight. I'm trying to keep those shoelaces up towards the shins. And again, I'm trying to dive into it nice and deep. So I'm just playing my positions. You can wiggle around, find some stuff that you think needs a little bit more attention. We have 1 minute left. Final 30 seconds. Go ahead and relax. Come out of that last position nice and gently. We're going to go to our back for 1 minute. Knees will be bent. Feet are flat on the ground. Arms at your side. Relax. Chill out. Breathe deep. Ideally nasal breathing. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And again, keep them deep. Big inhales. Nice and long exhales. And that's it. Good work.